It's Week 8 of the NFL, and this one features Josh Jacobs, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Raiders and the Giants, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Looking to throw. Edwards. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. To throw is Edwards. Throwing on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he works it past the 30 almost. We have a 1st and 10 forthcoming. We have a red zone alert as well as this offense looks to punch it in a scoreless first quarter. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now Edwards. Off play action. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Edwards on 3rd down. The left side throw complete to Adams. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer from 3 yards out. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
From a defense.
On fourth down, Edwards working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders. Time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with his 2nd and 4. On second down, Jacobs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Carlson able to put this one through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So it... A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Back to throw. Edwards. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Raiders, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's week 9 of the NFL, And all eyes are on Rashee Rice. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders on Monday Night Prime Time.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. But tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup here on a Monday night, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense.
This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. White will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Edwards to throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders. A 3rd and 3 coming up with the ball inside the red zone. The defense with their backs against the wall a little bit. Can they hold up? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Josh McDaniels going to take a risk here. They will go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Edwards. That is caught. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Zamir White with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the win.
The kicking unit onto the field now as they're looking to at least get 3 points out of this drive. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about it?
So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. The defense now in a little bit of a pickle. We drop you in inside the red zone. 2nd and 8. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Edwards now off the play fake. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders! Hunter Renfrow, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because
This offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. 1st and 10 at the 11. First down, here's White. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders will add to their fourth-quarter lead. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and 11 now. They'll go up the middle with White.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Las Vegas, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.